Sway. Sway.
Sway.
Sway.
In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake your body.
Wake your fuck ass up.
Crust out your eyes.
You know, I used to have the B as an inspiration. Being the first African-American reality TV star there ever was, I like to do that. And she was able to take that momentum and convert it into something else that's even bigger. You know, when often, the majority of the time, people aren't able to do that. Once they go on reality TV, they get divorces, you know, their life goes, goes spiraling down. And, you know, they're not often, and then they have that moment and then they disappear.
Right.
And then came Evelyn, a fitness blogger for the Huffington Post.
Pow.
A fashion contributor for OK Magazine.
Ow.
Spokesperson for Pearl Bright Teeth Whitening.
Ow.
Fitness video for Real Fit Female.
Ow.
Lifestyle website, EvelynLozada.com.
Ow.
She's helping everyone with her Live Life Youthfully slogan and campaign and movement. Still on reality TV.
Ow.
And she was even a T-shirt manufacturer. And she's here with us today.
Yes.
And a survivor of domestic violence.
Yay.
And she's here with us today. Give it up for our sister.
Yes.
Evelyn Lozada is here, man.
What an introduction.
Man, I had to give you that, because, listen, man, let's just be, I'm not a big Basketball Wives watcher. I watched that first season a lot, and I have my issues with reality TV in general. Nothing personal. I expressed this to you when you came up here and you co-hosted. But I can also separate individuals from that whole industry as a whole. And what you go through, you've gone through some real life shit in front of our very eyes.
Yes.
And we've also watched you in many ways, not everything, but we watch you work through it. And you standing strong. So that deserves acknowledgement and a round of applause.
Yeah. Thank you.
So we have to give that up. We have to give up the love too. Most people like to give up the hate.
Oh, yeah, there's always a lot of hate.
It's always a lot of hate, right?
All the time. I'm like, damn.
And then and I know you're gonna be, first of all, if you're in the tri-state area, if you want to meet Evelyn, she's gonna be in New York today. The Healthy, Bold, Beautiful, Strong, and Simply Age-Defying campaign for the launch of Youth H2O, which is an age-defying solution drink. She's going to be at Dwayne Reed's stores, right? I want to get that out the way. Why are you doing this, by the way? How did you get involved with this?
Because this is actually, first of all, I get asked to do so many things. Yeah. And, after all the craziness, I really focused on fitness. And this opportunity came to me. And I was like, all right, let me try it. Because, people want you to, endorse all types of BS. Yeah. But, I tried it and I was like, this is actually really, really amazing. It's just all natural products. People confuse it with the 5 Hour because the bottle looks similar. Yeah. But it's nothing like that. There's no caffeine in it. It's all natural. And it's just truly, truly amazing. It takes about 2 weeks for you to feel something. I don't know if you remember season 2, I've always battled acne. Like, it helped me with my skin. It just makes me feel great. And it's like, it's vitamin in a bottle. It's so really great.
You said vitamin in a bottle helps you with your skin. So I drink this 2 weeks. What I'ma feel? Like
you're gonna feel strength. It gives you energy. And it also helps your immune system.
Will it help my fuck game, like in bed?
It could help your fuck. I mean, yes, because it gives you energy. So if you have 3 minutes, it may give you a good 10.
Why you minimize me? Why you start off at 3?
Started at the bottom.
Started at the bottom. Now I'm here, so I could have a strong 10 minutes.
Strong 10.
Yo.
May even give her a good 12.
A 12?
Yes.
I'm gonna give her 12 anyway.
Okay.
But damn it, is 12 good though? A 12? A strong 12, ladies. A strong 12.
No, that's just starting off.
Yeah, 12's a
ass.
little. What kind of in the morning? 12's not bad if you just trying to get a quickie in.
Yeah. For boom, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you. We watched this thing on play with you and Chad. And that's been the focal point of this season to me. It's like Basketball Wives wouldn't have a show if it wasn't for your story.
Right.
Has it been hard? And you cry almost every episode, 2 or 3 times an episode now. Yes. When before you wasn't a cry, you was a tough, hardcore. Right. I'm assuming that experience probably left you.
Yeah, well, I always say I signed on to do reality TV, and that was what my reality was at the time. I could have been fake and said well, I'm not filming this season. I'm not forced to film, but I said to myself, you know what, this happened, and I'm going to speak about it. Not to make him look any worse, but because I also have a following, and people still wanted to know, like, what happened, even though it was so publicized, but just from me. And I wanted to show the therapy. I wanted to show, that I cried every day. I'm not embarrassed about it. This is what my life was at the time. Literally, it was tough filming that. I started filming before all of my castmates, so the incident happened in August. I started filming probably 3 weeks after that because they wanted to catch everything in the moment. And at the time, I was like, well, maybe I should, and maybe I should. But then I said, you know what? No, I'm going to, because I'm not going to be fake. I'm not just going to show the crazy side, the fun side. I'm like, this is fucked up. This is something that happened to me, and I just rolled with it. So that's why I'm crying every episode.
And then do you still have the scar?
Yeah, I mean, if you look, it's there, it's here.
Oh yeah, you can see it. That's about 2 inches.
Yeah, I had
inches.
6 stitches.
6 stitches on it, right? Do you get headaches as a result?
No,
of this?
I don't get headaches. Thank God I had an amazing plastic surgeon that came into the emergency room that day, because the doctors that were there, it was at such an angle that he didn't want to stitch it up, because he was like, this is your face.
Yeah.
So he had a plastic surgeon come in and he did the work, and then I actually just did treatment and stuff on it, just to, because if you look at the first episode when I filmed, you could really see it, and I just had to really take care of the scarring.
Well, you look great right now. I want to continue this conversation. Evelyn Lozada is here. We're going to open up the phone lines, 888-742-3345. I know the girls over here got a lot of questions too. 12 minutes ain't good. You be begging for my 12. Come on, man.
You've known me for a long time. If I got something to say to you, I'm going to come directly to you. You know exactly who I am at the end of the day.
Man, that's an excerpt from Basketball Wives. Evelyn Lozada is here. And that was Tasha, who's the former wife of Stephon Marbury.
No.
She's the current wife of Stephon Marbury? I'm a big fan of Stephane's, as a basketball player, being from actually here in New York City, right? Yeah, so from this area. What is that all about? Who is Tasha, and what is this energy between the two of you? Like, I thought it was a tasteless joke that she said about headbutting, my personal opinion, considering your circumstance. What is the nature of y'all relationship?
Well, I thought we were cool, until I started hearing that during filming that she had made this comment. I've known her for 13 years or so. So we go back to when I was engaged to Antoine. So that's how long I know her. This is the thing. You're coming on a show that's established. Who else are you going to go after and try to make a mark on the show? The thing is that she picked the wrong thing to make fun about. We're 6 episodes in. You got 4,000 followers on Twitter. You ain't popping like that, and people were really offended. It's just certain things you can make fun of, and domestic violence is something that's not funny to a lot of the viewers. Yeah. So, when it came to me that she had said it more than once, because even Shawnee was like, she said it to me, like I didn't know how to react. Like Shawnee's face in one of the scenes was like, what the hell? So I think she was trying to be funny and trying to make her mark on the show, but it blew up in her face because, I have a following. A lot of the followers, despite of the controversy, or a lot of the women are very, very supportive. So they're like, who's this chick? So it was just really tasteless. And I think, and let me just clear something up. When I first started filming this season, she knew about the story in the book. My book is fiction. Yeah. Nobody would have known. If you would have never signed on to do B-Boy Wives, nobody would have ever known that was in the book. But you decided to come on the show and use
Inner Circle book.
Yes.
Okay.
So you decided to come on the show and use it as a storyline because you ain't have shit else going on. So, now she wants to act like she's upset about it. And I'm like, well, we talked about it prior. You knew. But it's just so crazy to me how, she's trying to do little interviews and say like, well, why did she put that in the book? If you didn't sign on to do B-Boy Wives, it would have been a fart in the wind. Nobody would have even known that was
so
in the
eloquently
book.
Put. A fart in the wind.
That's it. Because, he plays overseas. No one's really paying attention to what he's doing here. So nobody really knew the story. Yeah, it was in the Daily News.
What was the story?
Yeah, that's what
I'm like,
real brief, quickly. What was the story?
So the story is, I'll talk about it now because it's public. The story is that they had a chef. He slept with the chef. she ended up, she threatened to, I guess, allegedly, let me say allegedly, she allegedly, yes, threatened to, put it public. They had a settlement. I guess he was like, listen, don't say nothing. He agreed to pay her $1 million.
His wife?
No.
Oh.
Him.
Okay.
Yeah, he agreed. I don't think she knew about this when it happened. So he.
Oh, wait, hold up. The chef was going to go public with it.
The chef was going to go public.
Was a female. Okay.
Yeah, it was a female chef.
Okay.
She was going to go public, and then he decided they had an agreement. He decided to, I guess, agree to pay her $1 million for, hush. He ended up paying her the $600,000, and then that's why it became public probably like 8 months ago because, he was in default. He didn't pay the rest of the money. And then that's how it came out. But I knew the story because, it was something that was talked about amongst the wives that this situation happened. And then I was like, well, God, that's a good-ass story for my book.
But you changed the names.
Oh, no, it's fiction. Nobody knows anything.
And then she brought it up. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
So does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Is that why he was eating Vaseline on YouTube?
Oh, when he did a YouTube video, he kind of looked like he had a breakdown or something.
Well, he was going through like he was really going through something during that time, like a crisis, and said he's seen Jesus or something like that.
Oh,
wow.
Okay, glad for clearing that up. I wanted to know though, when you find love again, cause you will, we all do. People go through stuff seriously, and if you're faithful, and if you'll find love again, would you do it again? No, you just saying no already, so no more.
No, listen. Whoever I'm dating, whatever I'm doing, will remain as private as I can keep it. Even though people pry and want to know stuff, but no, I will not post pictures on Instagram. I'm not going to talk about it. I have learned my lesson. Yeah. Even though me and my ex-husband, we met on Twitter and everything was public from day one. I just don't really want that for my next man. So I rather just keep things on the wrap as much as I can.
Good for you.
Yeah. Are you in a relationship now?
No.
Well, because somebody just called with.
Say it.
I just saw who it was.
It's urgent.
When people do this way, it's a tell. The no scratch is a tell.
I guarantee you it's not the real name.
But I can see the I saw the picture though.
Oh, sure.
Tweet me if you want to know who it is. That real Sway. I wouldn't do that to you. Do your relationship look like somebody calling again right there? Who is that?
No, this is my life coach, Tony Gaston.
No, that's not who called though. All right, okay. Chad and you, do y'all communicate at all?
Oh no. We don't communicate. I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I don't have any ill will towards him.
Yeah.
I don't. He made a mistake. I feel like that's something that he needs to deal with. I feel like, that's something him and his family need to deal with. But we don't speak. The last time I talked to him was on January 11th, and I made it very, very clear that, because, I had some moments where I was like, well, maybe I'll go back. A lot of domestic violence survivors always want to go back. I don't know what that's about. I think it's because, these men are very manipulative, and then you feel bad and you want to be loved and all these things that women want, and you fall for the okie doke, and then I just decided, I'm just going to move on with my life. And that was the last conversation I went. I haven't talked to him at all.
Okay, we got Adriana in Milwaukee. What's your question for Evelyn? Go ahead, Adriana. Welcome to the show. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, what's your question?
I was wondering, how has the incident with Chad bettered you as a person?
Oh, the incident with Chad opened up my eyes to so many things that I will not deal with in my next relationship. I question a lot about myself, just saying to myself, how did I even deal with something like that?
Yeah.
So he was a blessing to me and definitely a teacher to me because it opened up my eyes on a lot of things that as a woman that I would never put up with.
Okay, Evelyn Lozada is here with us. Okay, we got D from Mississippi on the line. Go ahead, D. You got a question for Evelyn?
Yeah, what's up, Ev?
What's up?
Guy, man. No homo. I love your show, man. You beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I was just asking if I could be your Chris Brown's Carucci.
Wow. That's going to take Tracy a second to get that, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to make that equation work. But you know what? Speaking about Chris Brown, Karrueche, I know that you're friends with Rihanna, and she had to deal with a similar incident in the public eye. Did you guys like talk at all? Was she a shoulder to lean on?
No, we didn't talk about that type of stuff. You know, whenever I seen her or hung out with her, had dinner with her, we just have a good time and just move. We don't want to talk about that stuff. Yeah, no.
All right. Well, Evelyn, look, thanks for coming by today. You got to come by more.
I know, I do. I'm in LA now because I flew the kite from Miami and said I'm going the fuck to LA.
Yeah, there
and I'm on the other side
there
of the map.
Is.
So, but when I come back to my hometown, for sure.
Please do. And you're going to be at Dwayne Reed's stores today?
Yes,
right?
today from 4 to 6, 14th Street.
14th Street, Dwayne Reed. Make sure you come out and meet Evelyn, and it's for the Youth H2O. Which is a solution drink. And Ken, do you have one for me? Because 2 weeks, I can have a strong 12 minutes. I'm trying to get a couple of those.
Yeah. I'll send you a whole box so we can just, spike it up a little.
Don't play. Now, and I'll send you the results. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Evelyn, for coming by. Check out on VH1 Basketball Wives every single week.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.